This is the Red Sox POSTCAST, your instant game reaction for the Boston Red Sox, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
Well, Garrett Crochet, Cole Reagan's potential pitcher's duel in Kansas City on Saturday. It was a pitcher's duel on one side. Garrett Crochet, 7 innings of one-run baseball. The bats alive for the Red Sox, and they're able to even up the series at a game apiece, an opportunity to win the series against the red-hot Royals, or now the soon-to-be cooled-off Royals in Kansas City. We welcome you to our latest Locked On Red Sox postcast. I'm Steve Lennox, longtime play-by-play announcer. I've called games for the Tokyo Dome in Japan, Dodgers Stadium, Target Field, Minute Maid Park, Kauffman Stadium, Jacobs Field, Globe Life in Arlington, and yes, LaLasher Park in Lowell, Massachusetts. We are providing reaction every Red Sox game, win or lose, on the Locked On Red Sox YouTube channel, as well as the Locked On Red Sox podcast feed. You know the audio version, free and available wherever you get your podcast. On our latest Locked On Red Sox postcast, yes, we're talking about Garrett Crochet, again making a start after a loss, and he was outstanding. Finished up in terrific fashion by leaving the bases loaded in the 7th inning. And the bats alive. Rafi on base 5 times, 4 base hits, 3 runs knocked in. Trevor Story, a big 2-out, 3-run jack. And Carlos Narvaez continues to impress at the plate and behind the plate as well. We do want to hear from you, our everydayers and our first-timers. Join the Red Sox conversation watching live on the Locked On Red Sox YouTube channel. Hit the comment button. Give us your one random thought on the Red Sox victory Saturday night in Kansas City. You can also hit me up on the X at Lennox on Baseball. We are presented by Amazon Fire TV Stick 4K. Turn any TV into your Xbox. No console needed. Head to Amazon.com Fire TV Locked On to learn more. Again, that's Amazon.com Fire TV Locked On to learn more. So Garrett Crochet on the mound against Cole Reagans, and Crochet gave up a double and was in a bit of a jam in the first inning, but was able to work out of it as he struck out Canna and Garcia and left 2 runners on base in the first inning. And that was just a sign of things to come for Garrett Crochet Saturday night against Reagans and the Royals.
This is what you'll be talking about.
At bat of the night, most of the time it's a Red Sox hitter at the plate, and Trevor Story certainly deserving of at bat of the night. But that's where we're starting right now, right here at the top of the show. Because the big moment in this game, Garrett Crochet going back out there for the bottom half of the 7th inning. And Crochet does a terrific job. And the top of the inning, Story, 2-out, 3-run home run, 7-1 ball game. Crochet took the mound in the bottom of the 8th inning with 88 pitches. Pasquantino a single. Renfroe a single, E3, Sogard, and hey, you need a first baseman because it's not Toro. It may not be Sogard, and Romy Gonzalez is now on the IL. Sogard throws the ball away at first base. Gloved it, tried to throw to Crochet on the move. Ball got away, E3, single, first and third, nobody out. So what does Garrett Crochet do? He locks in. Fermin, a line out to short. Story made the catch, 1 down. Waters, how about the play by Alex Bregman? First and third, 1 down. Waters a bouncer to third. And Will Middlebrooks, former big league third baseman himself, told Mike Monaco on NESN, first NESN reference, well, on a third baseman in that situation, most, and Alex Bregman is not most third baseman, go to second, get the out there. Because the runner with the ball hit right there at third base shouldn't be off the bag, should be going back to the bag. Well, Bregman tags out Pasquantino. That is out number 2. Now it's Jonathan India. He walks to load the bases up. And the at-bat of the night, Crochet comes up and strikes out Bobby Witt Jr. on a 98-mile-an-hour fastball up in the zone. Royals leave 3 runners on base. Crochet, 8th time in 9 starts where he gives up 2 earned runs or less, 7 innings, 7 hits, 1 earned run, 9 Ks, 106 pitches. And he just yelled out and screamed and had a great big yelp right there at the end as he struck out Bobby Witt Jr. And the Red Sox then add on more. 3 innings where they scored 3 runs against Reagans and the bullpen for the Kansas City Royals. And if you can get a solid start out of Lucas Giolito on Sunday, you've got an opportunity, a great opportunity, to win this series against the Royals. And what Crochet did was he evened up the series at a game apiece. The Royals win streak ends at 7. And the Royals get great pitching. Reagan's didn't have his best stuff. By the way, 2-0 in 3 career starts entering Saturday against the Red Sox, his first career loss against Boston. But Garrett Crochet establishing the fastball, going upstairs, getting hitters to chase, just like Witt Jr. to end the 7th inning, leaving the bases loaded. And Liam Hendricks and Brendan Bernardino out of the bullpen, tip of the cap to them as well, because they each worked a scoreless inning. Rafi Devers at the plate, 4 hits. Rafi Devers on base 5 times, 4 hits and a walk, and he knocked in 3 runs. 5 different hitters in the lineup with at least 2 hits. 5 different hitters with multi-hit games. And a big blow to make it 7-1, I already referenced it, Trevor Story coming through for the Red Sox in that inning in the top of the 7th. Devers had a 1-out walk. Bregman had a single. Campbell, little dribbler, retired by the pitcher. Then Story coming through, his 6th home run of the season. His first in a while. I think it was the first since he had 2 against the White Sox a while back. But Story came through in a big way. Story had been 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts, 7 for his last 65. His first extra base hit in 18 games. This is what you want to see from the Red Sox. Are you going to beat up on a very good pitcher like Cole Reagans every night? No. Are you going to put up 10 runs every night? No. But this team should be averaging more runs than they are right now. And it's been okay, but Will Middlebrooks talked about it. You need a good 2-week stretch right now, and maybe Saturday was the beginning of that. You've actually won 3 of 4. But Crochet, just outstanding in picking up the victory. One of the great numbers of the night, he's given up 2 earned runs or less in 8 of his 9 starts. His ERA just a tick over 2 entering the game. Hard to lower your ERA when it's right around 2. But 7 innings of 1-run baseball, his ERA is now 1.93. And the Red Sox are now 6-3 in his 9 outings. That was fun to watch. I didn't leave the TV a lot. That was fun to watch with Garrett Crochet. And again, tip of the cap to Hendricks and Bernardino. Hendricks gave up a couple of hits in the 8th inning, but managed to leave 2 runners stranded. As adamant, and I mean, I came on last night, I had to lower my own heart rate. And as agitated as I was with the 12-inning loss and no walks in a 2-1 loss against the Royals in the opener on Friday, it's how good I feel tonight. And again, it's the roller coaster of the Red Sox, right? Hey, let's get to your comments. This was a good win. And you've got your ace on the mound. And Reagan's 5 innings, 4 earned runs, 8 strikeouts. But overall, Red Sox, terrific victory. Take it and run with it. Now win the series. Because it's looking like you're going to see Tarek Skubal in the finale against the Tigers on Wednesday. So if you go 3-3 on this trip, I think you really have to take 2 out of 3 from the Royals. Not a must win, but you've got Skubal on Wednesday. Skubal Friday night had 32 swing and misses in his start. 32. I sort of cringed when I saw that number because you just imagine what he's going to do next time out against the Red Sox if he does face him. Maybe they back him off a day. Who knows? But their pitching staff has been solid. And you're facing 2 strong teams. You have a chance to win the series against the Royals on Sunday. Let's hit the comments. Smoke Dog, 1982, checking in. Crochet shoves. Yeah, absolutely did. Absolutely did. And Will Middlebrooks said it during the game, Smoke Dog, 1982. Our guy, Derek. Jarren Duran is the spark plug. He really is. It's not all in his lap, but he had 2 hits. He knocked in a run, had 2 runs batted in. 2 runs scored. And I'll tell you this right now. I was the one who proposed Cedar Rafaela needs to start getting it together, and he has. His at-bats have been better. Still swings early in the count. He's going up there hacking. But Cedar Rafaela, a double and a triple in the game. Had the triple in the 8th inning on a ball that really shouldn't have been a triple, but he got out of the box and gave himself an opportunity and made it easily. So again, the offense, the 2 leadoff hitters, your number 1 hitter, Duran, a couple of base hits, 2 runs scored. And your number 9 hitter who can act as a leadoff hitter as well to get things going, 2 extra base hits, 2 runs scored. And Rafaela batting average up to 246. Duran, 305 on base. Rafaela 301 on base. Those numbers should be a lot better. And if the Red Sox are going to have the stretch right now, and maybe it's started on Saturday again, those two guys, you're going to see they're on base. If it does get going here for a couple of weeks, and after this road trip, you're home for 10. But you're seeing very good pitching in the Kansas City series, and you think, again, in the Detroit series coming up in Detroit starting on Monday. But if the Red Sox all of a sudden finally go on a tear that they're capable of, you're going to see Duran and Rafaela, the averages continue to climb and the on-base percentage continuing to climb as well for the Red Sox. Those guys, Duran is the table setter, so it is on him in a lot of ways. K of Witt, Smoke Dog 1982, at bat of the night. Yeah, it is. And I already called it. I wanted to give it to Trevor Story to make it 7-1 with the 3-run home run because he needed that. The Sox needed everything they got tonight. 15 hits, 7 strong innings from their ace, Garrett Crochet. Red Sox die hard. Awesome win. Crochet is a beast. Nothing to disagree with there. Agree 100%. Sherm YY_10. I really don't get it. Why can't we do this every game? LOL. Glad Crochet got the offense he deserves. Hey, a lot of times aces get the offense, right? I mean, you might go out tomorrow, Giolito. I mean, Dobbins gave you 6 strong. And didn't really get a whole heck of a lot of run support with Michael Lorenzen on the other side in the opener on Friday night. What are you going to see Lugo Giolito? Giolito's going to have to match it because Lugo goes out there and he pitches well. Jules checking in. Narvi should be number 1 catcher. We need a shortstop and first base yesterday. Still, we got to give Trevor Story an opportunity. Again, he's your best option defensively at shortstop. He's not moving across the diamond. So with that, I give Story some time here. Let's see what he can do, get the bat on track. And maybe that was. Now, he did strike out in his last at-bat. And I was really looking at that last at-bat saying, okay, get a base hit, you're back in the lineup on Sunday. Don't get a base hit last at-bat after your 3-run home run earlier, then maybe you sit. Sogard is up. Romy Gonzalez on the IL. Should be a short stint. But Sogard is up, got the start at first base on Saturday. I don't like it. I want defense at short. You want defense up the middle, but you also need defense at first base. We've seen collisions, not only with the Red Sox, but other teams as well. When you have an inexperienced guy over there and they try to make a play like Sogard made in that 7th inning, just hold on to the baseball. And you throw the baseball and very fortunate that Crochet doesn't end up tweaking an ankle or running into the base runner and going down or anything like that. You need a guy who can defend and play that position. And a lot of people don't even want to go in that direction. And Anthony Rizzo would have to go down to the minors and get at bats. But every time I've thought about Anthony Rizzo in the last, say, 5 days, I've also thought about Yasmani Grandal down at AAA. Could you bring him up? And could he play a little first base? I don't think that's happened yet. I got to look that up, maybe before Sunday. But maybe that's an option. You put another experienced bat in the lineup. Maybe he can play a little first base. More numbers of the night. Mention Romy Gonzalez on the IL. The big innings and the 2-out magic. 4 of the 10 runs scoring with 2 outs. And a little bit more on Rafi Devers as well because he really came through in a big way. On base 5 times with 4 knocks in the victory for the Red Sox. Happy to have you on board. Hey, the Red Sox win. Celtics won earlier in the day. A good Saturday for Boston's NBA team and for Boston's Major League Baseball team. Locked On Red Sox postcast. Locked On Red Sox, your team every day, presented by Trade Coffee. Whether you're gearing up for back-to-back meetings, shuttling the kids back and forth activities, or tackling an endless to-do list, your morning sets the tone for it all. That's why it should start with a perfect cup of coffee crafted just for you. Enter Trade. Trade is the #1 coffee destination in the U.S., delivering fresh, incredible coffee from over 50 of the country's top roasters. Whether you're a cold brew fan or a pour-over purist, they've got a roast you are going to love. When you take the Trade quiz, and it only takes a minute, the first bag they send you will be spot on. The coffee's fresh, smells amazing, and it'll ruin grocery store coffee for you in the best way. And if your first match is not a perfect fit, Trade is going to replace it for free until they get it just right. You are going to love their prices and they are comparable to the grocery store brands. But the flavor is on a whole different level. Right now, Trade is exclusively offering our customers 50% off on your 1-month trial at drinktrade.com/LockedOnMLB. That's trade.com/LockedOnMLB. 50% off on your first month on your 1-month trial. drinktrade.com/LockedOnMLB. Locked On Red Sox postcast also presented by Amazon Fire TV Stick 4K. Did you know your Fire TV is also an Xbox? Turn any TV into your gaming and entertainment hub with Fire TV Stick 4K devices. No console required. Just grab your paired controller, subscribe or sign into Xbox Game Pass Ultimate with EA Play included, and you're ready to play. Dive into hundreds of premium titles from EA Sports College Football 25, Call of Duty, Black Ops 6, and Avowed. As easily as you stream your favorite TV shows, it's gaming made simple, and it's all on your Fire TV. Endless entertainment with 4K streaming. Watch more than 1.5 million movies and TV episodes from your favorite shows. Subscribe services like Netflix, Prime Video, Disney Plus, Max, and more. Play high-quality Xbox games at a fraction of the cost of a console. Already have a console? Well, a Fire TV Stick 4K device is more affordable and easier to travel with. If you're taking your games or your kids are taking their games, wherever you go, it's simple to plug in. Head to Amazon.com/Fire TV Locked On to get started. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscription and compatible controller required. Available on select devices, including Fire TV Stick 4K 2nd generation, Fire TV Stick 4K Max 1st and 2nd generation, and Fire TV Cube 3rd generation. Locked On Red Sox postcast also presented by FanDuel. NBA playoffs are in full swing. Celtics back in the series, beating up on the Knicks at Madison Square Garden on Saturday. Hey, every day and night delivers highlight-worthy performances, major momentum shifts, and can't-miss moments. Whether it's a game-winning shot or a breakout player, there's never been a better time to get in on the action with FanDuel. FanDuel makes it easy to stay in the game before tip and live. With player prop performances, trends, and same-game parlays, fans, well, you now have more ways than ever to play smart and win big. Maybe you're thinking Jason Tatum is going to go for 30 or more in Game 4 Monday night at Madison Square Garden against the Celtics. Maybe you're thinking Nikola Jokic is lined up for a playoff triple-double. New to FanDuel? Well, it's the perfect time to sign up. Head to FanDuel.com and place your first $5 bet. If it wins, bang, $200 in bonus bets. Make every moment more with FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the NBA. All right, let's get back into it. Your comments, keep them coming. Locked On Red Sox YouTube channel, Smoke Dog 1982. Keep criticizing Raffaello. He performs better when we call him out. Yeah, there you go. Red Sox diehard. We seem to forget that the great David Ortiz had some moments like Rafael Devers. I don't want to trade him. No, I don't think he's going anywhere. I don't. I do not. Unless he really wants out, and I don't think he does. Who knows what has happened in the last 24 hours? Maybe someone is in his ear. But let Devers hit. Right now, he's your DH. And again, Will Middlebrooks talked about it on Nesson with Mike Monaco. It would take a couple of weeks. Half of the Nesson pregame show, Tom Caron and Jim Rice, the Hall of Famer, would be breaking down Rafael Devers taking ground balls, whether it's on the road or at Fenway Park. That has not happened yet. And I'll tell you what, I wish the media would stop asking Alex Cora about it every single day. I'm sure it would get out that Rafi Devers all of a sudden has a first baseman's glove. And how about Salvador Perez? I didn't mention this from Friday. Rafi Devers reaches first base. Salvador Perez is over there, and everyone's thinking, Perez is probably one of those guys. He's, the Sean Casey present day. He's the mayor when he's over there at first base, by the way. Salvi Perez does some catching, also plays first base for the Royals as well to keep his bat in the lineup. I mean, you can go down the list of guys who have moved around on the diamond over the course of their big league careers. I think Devers should be there. I've made that known. And I said it would take a few weeks. But it's not there yet. And maybe it's not there. But again, the options right now at first base, including Romy Gonzalez, I don't like any of them. Geez, world. It would really be nice to pick up the win tomorrow and scoop this series against the Red Hot Royals team. I feel it would give us a boost we need, especially with Detroit, Atlanta, and the Mets coming up. Yeah, 100%. You really don't have, and I'm not going to say it's an easy series, but none of these are cakewalks in any way, shape, or form. Because on the upcoming homestand, that's 10 games, you've got Baltimore in there, but you don't sleep on the Orioles either. They may turn it around at some point. They may not. Bernie, that's what we are expecting from this team. Yeah. And it needs to be on a more consistent basis. That's the thing right now. Game over 500. Be consistent. Starters, relievers, defense, offense. Get with it. Get it going. Smoke Dog 1982, dropping the knowledge. Grandal 96 games or so playing at first base in his career. That's experience. That's experience at this point in time. Grandal has played 3 games at first. I threw out the wrong number. All right. I got you there. G's World's going to close us out. Cora said that Rafi won't take ground balls there anytime soon. Yeah, and that's been his line. That's, and again, when he does, if I'm a teammate of Rafi Devers and I got a good rapport with him, I throw a first baseman's glove in his locker at Fenway Park on the next homestand. I throw it in there. Let the media see it. Keep the conversation going. Just an all-around good win, and they need more of them. Win the series, feel real good. Get on the plane, head to Detroit Sunday night, Mother's Day, and go from there. Duran, 2 hits. Rafi, on base 5 times, 4 hits, 3 RBIs. Trevor Story, a big blow. And again, it's like they send the same lineup out there day in, day out. Rob Refsnyder banged up a little bit right now. He's not available. I think it's a little back issue. That was possibly the move that they were going to make on Saturday. But I don't know how much longer you can go without Refsnyder being available. You might have to make another move at some point in time. 21-20. A good start for Lucas Giolito, his first time out in Toronto. Rough start last time out for Lucas Giolito at Fenway Park. Second start and 3 on the road. He goes against Seth Lugo in the series finale. And hey, if it's another pitcher's duel, hopefully the Red Sox turn it out and come away with a victory on Sunday and win the series against the hot Kansas City Royals. Tip of the cap to you. As always, we appreciate you being on board with us. Hey, if you have Red Sox fans in the family or friends that are Red Sox fans, tell them about us as we continue to build our audience with the Locked On Red Sox postcast. We're coming up on our year anniversary in June. I don't know how I'm going to celebrate that with you, but I'm going to think of some things. Locked On Red Sox, number one place to hang out immediately after every game. Locked On Sports, your team, your Red Sox, every day.